Big news!
Big good news! Blox Fruits Update 19 Valentine's event just dropped and we already have something much bigger on the horizon. And I'm talking about Update 20. What's the big deal? It's just an update, right? Wrong! It is going to be the biggest update in Blox Fruits, no, in Roblox history. That's why I said it. I don't even know anything about Roblox. And we're gonna be talking about it today. Sorry I'm a little late because the news did come out on the Blox Fruits Discord server and Twitter earlier today. What can I say? Your boy loves sleeping in. And you know what's even bigger than Blox Fruits Update 20 though?
Knowledge.
No. Code MeEnyu. Be sure to use code MeEnyu when you're buying some Robux. If not, no, it's all good. It's all good. I forgive you. Attention all Blox Fruits players. Over the past few months, our development team has expanded and has been working tirelessly behind the scenes to prepare a wave of massive updates for Blox Fruits. We are thrilled to finally reveal some of what we've been working on, and we think you'll be blown away by what we have in store. We've also been putting in crazy, with a capital K, work to make the game the best it can possibly be. Outdated areas have been rebuilt entirely. This thing goes on forever, but if you'll just bear with me, here we talk about all the outdated abilities will be receiving visual reworks. Outdated fruits such as Dragon and Control will be receiving the reworks they truly deserve. Fish. Other popular suggestions such as click combat for more fruits will finally be added. Okay, the M1 combat, it's very important. There will be significant improvement to mobile controls and overall game performance. We know that many of you play on mobile devices. I just found out like 70% of players play on mobile. If you do, leave a comment down below. And they're basically reassuring us that all of these visual updates is not going to affect the gameplay performance itself, so no lag. That's great. But wait, there's more! We are also introducing brand new mechanics that will guide Blox Fruits into a true RPG. I think this is something we've been praying for a very long time. New quests, item types, character progression, exploration system, and a whole host of to-be-announced features. With all of these updates, Blox Fruits will be transformed into the high-quality experience that people deserve and will love. First of all, that is totally wrong. It's already a high-quality experience that people deserve and love. But it's gonna be even better, so great news. Throughout this year, we will begin rolling out these updates, so I made a mistake calling it Update 20. Actually, there's going to be multiple updates, I guess, that come with this. We're gonna take a look at the pictures and talk about them in just a minute, but before we do, I wanna walk you through why this update is going to, or updates, sorry, is going to be the biggest in Blox Fruits history. Okay, first of all, I don't think the Blox Fruits developers or admins has ever posted such a massive thread on Twitter hyping up their recent update, and they've had some pretty big updates. Let's go back to my Blox Fruits journey. I've been playing Blox Fruits for just under 2 years now and started during Update 14 when Update 15 was about to release. And at that time, Update 15 was going to be the biggest update in Blox Fruits history. Some of the most notable features is when they dropped Third Sea with like 7 new islands, insane, like I think 1,000 more levels on the cap. The trading system was introduced, amongst many other things. Completely changed the experience for me when this update came out. It was very hype, and I think that's when Blox Fruits started really picking up steam on Roblox. The maps were bigger, the ambitions were bigger, the channel also grew bigger. Yo, who remembers this punch though? Remember this one? Remember? Bam! God damn, Indra's a savage. So that was amazing. Everybody had a bunch of fun for a couple of months. And then came Update 16, which wasn't a huge one. It was the Halloween event with the Haunted Castle as well as the Bones. What I will say is that was the update where they dropped the Hollow Scythe. And that's when I realized actually Blox Fruits graphics could get much better. That scythe was just the most beautiful thing in Blox Fruits at that time. Then it happened. Update 17. It was so big, it got divided into 3 parts, and each part was bigger than the previous one. 17 part 1, the only thing I do remember, I think, was the Sand Awakening, which was pretty good, but 17 part 2 came the Phoenix Awakening, and we really saw potential with Blox Fruits and its animation and fighting styles and effects and stuff. But the biggest one by far was, of course, 17 part 3. They revamped every single fruit's appearance, a bunch of their abilities, all of the swords, the physics of the game itself in terms of how you walk and run, the Doe Awakening, the Soul Guitar, the God Human, need I continue, the Leopard, of course. And I say all of this to make the point that with all of these changes that came about Blox Fruits, they have never hyped any update as much as they did this one, and that's what makes me excited. Now coming back to Twitter, let's look at some of the pictures that the Blox Fruits official Instagram, what is wrong with me? Official Twitter has leaked. So the pictures, I mean, they're a little small, but I think we could kind of make out this is a reworked version of the port. If not, it could be a new map. Let me know what you guys think this could be. And I'm assuming this is the new look version of the cafe in the second C. It looks very similar, but has a lot more details within it. It's just much bigger. Looks kind of nice. But here's the juicy part. Players now have a social profile. I guess if you click on their names, you can see their profile. There's the player info. You can see the level, the bounty. That's possibly the title. And this is the name. And you can write something about yourself here. And you already know what I'm about to write on there. So there's also the crew info, the rank, the allies. You can look up other players. Very, very, very cool. And what I noticed is there's a scroll on the side, which means it probably goes on longer than that. I'm not sure if it tells people about their stats, the fruit that they're using. It looks like there's going to be a lot of information on the social profile. And I like the UI, honestly. It's looking pretty good. And I guess these would be our beautiful swords in the game. We know that Tashida and Yama are in the middle. That's probably the Katana, Dragon Trident. This could be the TTK or this could be the Rengoku. I'll be honest, I don't know what swords sheaths look like, but I just know that these look very, very clean. The dual-headed blade is looking dope. New challenge. If you guys could list out every single sword that is shown here, I will applaud you. Now, as we scroll down, we see more pictures. This is obviously Dressrosa in the second C. That's probably Green Bit all the way in the back there. Looking much more vibrant and colorful. Twitter code part, it looks totally different. They've kept the UI consistent, which is nice. It looks like the Dragon Fruit and the Flame Fruit models aren't going to change. There's fragments, there's money, but I don't know what this blue vial is. That's probably something new. Congratulations, you got money, fragments, permanent leopard, and dragon. I have no clue what this is. Doesn't look like a trade, but I can't imagine what could possibly lead us to get a permanent dragon and a leopard. But also here it says physical. Not too sure. Could be new types of quests or raids or dungeons. We're gonna have to wait to find out. But like I said, this looks very clean, man. Here we got hot and cold, looking so much more intricate with this revamp. Now, you could enhance your swords with not just items that you get dropped in the game, but actual fragments and fruits. So it seems like enhancing swords is gonna be much more difficult going forward, but probably much more powerful because it's hard to obtain a blizzard, a flame, and all these fragments and money. And this is only the first enhancement, so I just can't imagine how much more it's going to cost enhancing it further. There's new items in the game, a bunch of scrolls. Now, I'm a big fan of MapleStory, and in MapleStory, you get scrolls to upgrade your weapons or your equipment or your abilities, and that's generally what RPG games do. So maybe that's what they're also doing here in Blox Fruits, but hopefully, you could trade for them. That would be a lot of fun. A couple more bonus pictures of the maps. Could be the pirate village or it could be the starter island with a windmill. This is likely the haunted ship in the second sea. And our brand new factory raid. Look at that factory, man. This looks so much better. Come on, guys. You should have done this a long time ago. And this is the ice castle where the ice admiral spawns. Looking a little more colorful. I'll be honest, the previous one was a little plain. Well, there are all the pictures that we've seen. It's not too much compared to the scale of this update, but what it's telling us is there's going to be a lot more end game content. So it's no longer going to be just getting to the max level and PvPing. There's going to be so much more things to do with upgrading your gear, your weapons, socializing with other players, more events going forward in the future, and all of that spells content for me. So you guys know that your boy is happy. But to sum it all up, I'm really looking forward to this update. No clue when it's gonna come out, but I think it's really gonna encourage players to play a lot of more Blox Fruits in between all of these updates. Because right now you get an update, a bunch of people go on, and then they stop playing till the next update. Especially because update 19, the Valentine's event, hit over 1 million players on Roblox, which is just, I can't comprehend that number still. Well, there you go, everyone. I just wanted to come out here and talk about this very exciting news. And if you have some great ideas, be sure to put them in the comments down below. Who knows, maybe the Blox Fruits gods are reading the comments and incorporate your ideas into this brand new update. But in the meantime, hope you enjoyed the Valentine's event. Be sure to join the Discord server. The link is in the description, along with my socials, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.